From the downright silly to the absolutely sublime, we've become a nation obsessed with our motorhomes.
This is our motorhome!
I was right in my ear, that. The freedom to take to the road.
We can gun it now.
Is that what you're going to do?
Well, no, I don't know. I'll get used to it.
And wake up with gorgeous views all around you.
This is glorious.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Means that 500,000 of us are having a motorhome holiday this year. The electric blanket, my God, look at that.
Hot water bottle.
Yes. Including me.
Ski jacket. Ski pants.
But you're not going skiing.
Hangers.
And my wife, Suki Webster.
It's a home from home, mate.
So join us as we travel the country, discovering the delights of motorhoming.
There's an oven. I was not expecting an oven.
Collecting top tips from the camper van as we meet.
The heat should ignite the coals inside.
Don't get it on my head!
And getting the must-have motorhoming gadgets road tested.
That's lovely, isn't it? So buckle up.
Oh, dear.
And strap everything down. God almighty, there we go again. You can't claim to have driven a motorhome until you've knocked the left wing mirror. Ready for our ultimate motorhome adventures. Now, if you've got any sense, that's your trailer for the series.
Tea or coffee?
Tea, I think.
Okie dokie.
No, coffee. I'll have a coffee. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you happy to do the first bit of driving today?
Yeah, sure.
Good, good.
I wrapped everything in the kitchen towel so it didn't fall over and break, and now I've got to unwrap it. It's like Christmas every day.
Being living with you, my darling, is like Christmas every day, I have to say. You're never quite sure what you're going to get until you unwrap it. For the second leg of our staycation this year, Suki and I have headed north to the Lake District. Here we are.
Oh, we're going to get an old-fashioned whistle. That's nice. That reminds me of being at my grandma's hearing a kettle whistle.
And it's been raining all morning. No wonder the Lake District is full of lakes.
It's quite cosy being here, isn't it? I mean,
It is.
You know, we can hear the rain at the moment, but it's nice and warm. Do you want to see where we're going?
Yeah, sure.
There's Lake Windermere there, and Coniston Water is there. Our first day starts near Kendal, crossing Lake Windermere on the ferry, and finally parking up for the night on the shores of Coniston Water for some wild swimming.
Tomorrow we're heading to Grasmere for a big hike up a big hill, and then on to Derwent Water for some fun on the lake. So just time for a quick coffee before we pack up and hit the road.
It might be a bit strong.
Oh! God, blimey.
Way!
That's good. Well, that'll keep us going for the rest of the week, wouldn't it?
That's good, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is good.
That'll wake us up.
Absolutely. I think it'd wake up somebody who's been dead for 15 years, I think.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing the first bit of driving, aren't you?
Sure.
Because I think what I'll do, I'll run along beside you. Right, off we go.
Okay.
Okay, nothing seems to be rattling at the back, which is good.
All right.
Sun's coming out. The beginning of another adventure.
Yes.
It says there, it's Caravan and Motorhome Club is since 1907, so I'm rather surprised.
Oh, really?
But I mean, there were cars. Very few people would have had them. Whether they would have had been towing caravans at that time, I don't know. What I do know is that motorhoming really took off in the 1950s when people started converting Volkswagen's cheap multi-purpose van, the T1 Transporter.
VW's own camper van was nicknamed the Splitty after its split windscreen and would have cost you £650. Today, this classic could easily set you back £100,000.
Loved by everyone, it was affordable, cool, and offered the chance to get away from it all.
Which is exactly what Paul and I are doing in Millie the Motorhome.
Now, what's this saying? 2.9 and 9.6.
Yes. Narrow road.
So are we going to be able to do that?
I don't know. I think I should probably...
Do you want to get out and see?
Because I've not... Yeah, I think I will.
You need to not stand in the road, love.
OK, so keep coming.
Can you go through? You're making this harder. Go through.
What?
You're making this harder. Go through, because I'm going to hit you otherwise.
You're fine. I don't think you can make it.
Well done. Thank you. We've survived.
Yes.
Back on the road in Milley, we're heading through what's actually England's largest national park. At 912 square miles, the Lake District has 16 lakes, 197 smaller waters called tarns, and the Fells, the country's 10 tallest mountains.
Come on, Millie. You can do this hill.
Millie. We
OK, Millie Dominic. Dominic Horse.
Well, I'm not sure about that one now either. But I'm still not sure about Millie. Millie the motorhome. It's just a bit too, oh, Millie the motorhome, you know, it's a bit too sweet. Can I suggest another name?
Go on.
Henry Travers.
OK. I've got used to Millie now.
Come on, Henry, you can get up here. Go on, Henry.
Go on, Millie.
Henry.
Go on, Millie.
Henry. I think I got the last one in. That means I'm the winner.
We'll see.
Every year, up to 20 million tourists visit the Lake District, many looking for outdoor pursuits, which is handy because there's a lot of outdoors. We are now in the town of Kendal. Have you ever had Kendal mint cake?
Yes.
Is it nice?
It's basically just peppermint sugar.
Peppermint sugar sounds lovely. I think according to this, we're near to where they make it. That's worth a visit, isn't it?
Sure, if you want to. I thought we were going to go get the ferry first, but yeah, we can do Kendal first.
We've just driven into it. Right, OK. I'll guide you in.
The only problem is that this plan heavily relies on Paul's ability to navigate from a mobile phone. Since he's never owned one, this could be an almighty challenge. It's like giving a Fitbit to a pony.
So with the Google and with the map, I can't possibly go wrong. Cut to us in the middle of Aberdeen. Saying, excuse me. I'd go, yeah, left here, definitely. Definitely left. Take this next right coming up, according to this and this. So straight down this way, yeah.
Uh-oh, we've just been down this road.
That's a rather needless instruction I gave you there.
We're going round in circles. A survey found 25% of men would rather be lost for over half an hour than ask for directions. Luckily, I'm not 25% of men.
Which way is the Kendal Mint Factory, please?
Turn left into the light, and right, you'll see the sign Caboose.
That's great. Thank you so much.
You.
Finally, we're on our way.
Every year, 20 million people visit the Lake District. This year, it's 20,000,002, as Suki and I are here to drink in its stunning views and eat up the local speciality.
Namely Kendal Mint Cake, which now we know where we're going, we're off to the factory that makes it.
Oh, here we are. We're turning to Mincemeat Road.
Ah.
They obviously use every part of the mint in order to make mint cake. Mince feet, mince rump,
Mince nose.
mince nose, do you think?
Well, they use every part.
Do they? Thank you for laughing. It was hardly worth it, but thank you anyway.
Ooh.
Can I help you there? Can we get some mint cake? You can, of course. Just bring like that for you. Pop up this step.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a little shop over here. We've got every kind of mint cake that we do on our little shelves here. It's only a little display that we've got.
I'm Paul, by the way. This is Suki.
Hi,
Hiya.
Paul. Hi, Suki. Nice to meet you. I'm Paula.
Paula,
Hi,
hello.
Paula.
My husband makes the mint cake, and it's his great-grandfather that started the business over 100 years ago.
Mint cake has been produced in Kendal for 100 years, and it was made famous by Sir Edmund Hillary, who took it with him on the first successful climb of Mount Everest in 1953.
And after a quick tour of the factory,
Look at that, love. Beautiful copper pots.
we hit the factory shop for some stock taking.
I'd like some in the tins. Oh, I tell you what, actually,
What?
hold on. Shopping basket.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
That looks nice.
Right.
Take it to
Nice.
temperature, yeah.
Can I use your basket?
Yeah.
There's vodka fudge, love.
Vodka fudge.
Gin or vodka, we do gin as well.
Excellent. I'll just give you
thank
that.
you. Can you
I'll
stop
just
looking
give you
at
that.
things? Thank you very much. That's lovely. You'll just have to hang on a minute now, Suki. Yeah.
Jelly babies.
What is it
Sherbet
Yeah,
fruits.
that's enough now.
Buttermints.
Yeah, that's lovely.
No, we can get a bit more, love.
Oh, is that the time? With Suki armed with enough mint cake to launch herself up Mount Everest at a speed of 90 miles per hour, I'm driving to the ferry at Lake Windermere. Kendall mint cake.
You want some now?
Let's try a little bit. Which one have you got there?
This is the brown sugar Edmund Hillary.
Okay. That's nice.
Minty.
Sugary
We are.
and sort of kindly as well.
You can see where that would give you energy.
Oh, yeah.
Okie dokie, you want some facts? In the Lake District. It's home to England's highest peak, Scafell.
Scarfell,
It's
yeah.
like Scarface.
Yeah.
It's Cambria's answer to gangland. Scarfell Pike. It's where the mean ganglands hang out.
Right, I don't think you should have any more mint cake.
I'm having mint cake and I'm
You-
going in for a flip knife fight.
You reacted badly against it.
Yeah, I'm going to take on the other hikers.
You've adopted a pseudo-American accent.
Enjoy this and many other walks in the Lakes District on your next visit. So we're not allowed to go walking this visit.
Why are we
We've got to
allowed
have a
this
fight.
visit?
It's the Scarfell Hikers fight.
Oh, dear me. You really do talk a load of old rubbish
Yeah, of
sometimes,
course.
don't you? When you're sugared up. Fortunately, by the time we arrive at Lake Windermere, Suki's coming down from her sugar high.
Beautiful harbour there. That's lovely.
Welcome to Windermere Ferry.
Perfect.
It turns out Lake Windermere is just called Windermere because mere means shallow lake. At 10.5 miles long by 1 wide, Windermere is the largest natural lake in England.
Excellent. So more or less near the front. Oh, we're off.
The Windermere ferry connects the lake's busy east shore with the quieter west. It costs a tenner for a motorhome the size of Millie and takes 10 minutes.
Good. Didn't manage to take the bumper out. That's good. Keep following the road for a bit.
Okay. Now, I know that we're heading for Coniston.
Yes. And the campsite is right on Coniston Water.
Is it? Well, this is very gorgeous. And
Yeah.
the,
It's a bit of a tight
God
turn.
almighty, there we go again.
We've knocked that out again.
You can't claim to have driven a motorhome until you've knocked the left wing mirror.
Yes.
I'm just aware there's a bit of a drop there on the left-hand side.
And into a lake, which we don't really want.
There we go. You've got to have your wits about you to drive these things. And despite there being 2 of us, it doesn't seem to be helping. Beware lambs on road. They ought to beware of me, to be honest. It seems it's time for some tips and advice from some serious motorhomers about how to stay safe on the road.
I'm Keith, and this is Michelle.
We've got a little tip for you, really useful tip. You never know the routes that you're travelling if you're going to encounter a low bridge. So a good idea is to have a little piece of paper with the width and the height.
On the back of this, just put a bit of double-sided tape. Just pop it on the back of the sun visor, and then if you are coming up to a width restriction, or as Michelle said, a bridge, no more stress.
Wish we'd known that this morning. Oh, yes, there's the campsite ahead of us. There's Lake Coniston to the left of us.
In the Lake District, wild camping isn't allowed without permission from the landowner. It does, however, boast 204 welcoming motorhome campsites, from larger sites with every amenity to this one, Coniston Hall Camping, which is more at one with nature.
We need to, I suppose, make a decision about where we're going to stop.
Yeah. A nice view of the lake would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at that, love.
Yes,
That's
silver machine.
beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, with a motorbike on the back. I've not seen that before. That's
No.
great, isn't it? Shall we have a...
Yeah.
Shall we have a little chat?
Hiya, we're your
Hello
neighbours.
there.
Hello. Hello.
Couldn't help admiring your vehicle. It's beautiful.
Merton Lamara.
Matt and Lamara,
Nice
hello.
one, Lamara.
Hello.
Lamara.
This looks rather spectacular, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't when we got it.
I was going to say it's changed a lot.
Oh, so when did you get it?
Absolutely.
We got it in August. Last year, I thought we'll take on a small project. So I thought I'd find the biggest one we could get.
Absolutely.
I expect it gets a lot of attention from people.
It does. People kind of
Absolutely.
honking on the motorway and that kind of thing.
This particular motorhome was made in 1979, and it was the first model to have the Airstream name on it.
40 years later, when Matt and Lamara picked it up for £40,000, it was in a pretty sorry state.
Oh, this is lovely.
Oh,
This is very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of wish you could see it before because it was 70s kind of beige interior, really.
Yes.
But it was a terrible decision.
Yeah, it really was.
Everything
it
was
was not
kind
suitable.
of... We had literally had a conversation saying we need to forget about this Airstream. It needed lots of work. So everything was pointing towards don't buy this
Don't do
vehicle.
it, don't do it.
Yes.
And then about 5 minutes later I was saying, this Airstream you've got for sale, when can
temptation
we
was
come
too
back?
much.
Is it difficult to drive this?
It can be at times. I mean, the brakes don't inspire confidence.
Now we've clattered them a couple of times now. Is that sort of kind of normal?
I think if we get within wing mirror range of another vehicle, we're having an accident already.
And presumably you don't have power steering, because that's what really helps with ours.
We do. Power steering, but it's what the idea of power steering was in 1970.
Right.
I think the only thing you've got to be particularly careful with is the overhang behind the
That's
rear
it.
wheel.
Yeah.
So when you're turning around a corner, you've got to just be mindful that you've got your bed at the back.
Should we have a look?
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
yeah, go
Let's
for it.
go back there. I saw the panoramic windows and I thought we have to have
Yes.
the bedroom
Yeah.
back here.
Yes.
I think it's my favourite part of the vehicle.
Yeah, pull the curtains back and get your
Yes,
morning view.
The view, yeah. You just reverse
That's
it into a view.
great.
Based on the fact that we've just come to the end of a lot of hard work, especially on the outside, I can just think of pain at the moment.
Looking at these vehicles, it's no surprise that the Airstream was originally designed by an airplane engineer. Launched in California in 1936 as a travel trailer, or caravan, the rounded, aerodynamic shape and riveted aluminium shell have gone on to become an iconic design.
Not least because in 1969, NASA converted one into a quarantine facility for the first men on the moon. The aluminium shell means that they're pretty tough, so quite a lot of them have survived. There are now specialist companies here in Britain taking tired old models and fitting them out to your personal spec, like these ones done by Pete.
OK, this is a 69 Caravelle, 19 foot long, but we've managed to fit aircon, heating, hot water, oven. It's important that obviously whatever we do is authentic so that it's done to the same quality as the original build, but once it gets to the interior, everyone is different, and that's the whole idea really, is that they're created according to the personality of their owner.
Who doesn't love giraffe patterned flooring? If you were a giraffe, it would remind you of your mum.
We take this completely apart. We'll lift the shell, strip out the floor, look at what the chassis is like, rebuild it if necessary, and finally then we put the missing skin back in, the insulation, all that sort of stuff, wiring, and rebuild all these windows and fittings and so forth.
Converting them from a shell takes around 4 months. Prices start at £80,000, but what you end up with is something truly unique.
Seeing them drive off is really nice, but they are something I do get very attached to. That's why I've got 12 here.
Oh, it's morning. Raining quite a lot last night, and you hear the rain on the roof. So a little bit of sort of broken sleep.
Which means taking things nice and leisurely for a bit.
Tea or coffee, love?
I think I'll probably have a coffee if that's all right.
I don't know if this whistles, because it's certainly steaming enough. It's definitely really steaming, so...
There we are.
Oh,
There's your whistle. See, as soon as I get up,
it's sorted.
sort it out, you see. Any problems like that, just let me know. I'll just stand up and sort it. After we've had breakfast, we're fully fortified for my first planned activity of the day, a dip in the lake. Lovely.
Okay.
Shut the door, shall I? A bit like motorhoming, wild swimming is becoming increasingly popular, with claims it boosts the immune system, enhances your mood and reduces stress. Though I'm not sure Suki's seeing the positives yet. Are you looking forward to this?
Well, that's a strong way of putting it.
Isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
So what are your current thoughts?
Well, current is a word that is coming to my head.
Yes.
Cold is another word that's
Yes.
coming to my head.
Uh-huh.
Wet water, dark watery grave.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words.
How do you feel about what you're wearing?
I quite like this as a look.
Yeah, but the last time I wore something like this, I was at a sex party in Stepney. I was doing the
I don't
catering.
want to hear.
Doing the catering.
Doing the cake.
I've never done so many frothy coffees. Now, look at that. That's great,
That
isn't it?
is stunning, isn't it?
Beautiful. To fully protect her from the cold, Suki elegantly puts on an extra layer.
Oh, my stars.
Oh, I can't get... Oh, there you are. That's nice. It's a nice look. Do you want to go in first while I sit back and watch?
No. Right,
Ready?
here we go.
This is...
Oh!
What?
Ah!
What?
Getting my boots. Oh!
Get the bleep machine ready. It's gonna blow up. What?
It's cold in my boots. Cold feet makes me want to wee, but at least that would warm me up.
Oh, well, that's charming, isn't it?
Oh!
What?
It's making me nunny cold. Oh, I've got a cold nunny. Oh! I've got a cold nunny.
Now, if you've got any sense, that's your trailer for the series. It's supposed to take a few minutes before the endorphins kick in and the feeling of cold goes away.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 breaststrokes and I'm coming out.
But after that, you should start feeling the benefits. I'm not sure how many benefits Suki's going to feel. Told you you'd have to bleep this bit.
That was the shortest wild swim in the world.
Well, I feel as if I should stay out here as long as possible. This is meant to be a 7-minute sequence.
Try swimming.
It's like taking advice on central heating from a polar bear. Whoa!
Oh, well done, baby.
No, the thing is, that's my hands are freezing.
It is cold.
Yeah.
Well, we did it.
Well,
Sort
some
of.
us did it, and some of us swore like a tree bird and ran out. I wish I could say that was all river.
I feel pride. My 3 seconds worth.
How can you feel proud of that?
Well, I got in.
And you got out?
Yeah, but I did like 3 half strokes.
They're going to have to show that whole sequence in slow motion to make it look like you were in for more than 30 seconds.
30, that was good.
Yeah,
3
exactly.
seconds.
No, it was,
Yes, 3 seconds of wild swimming.
Still, you didn't lose your dignity. All right. Oh, I'll see you back there.
Okay.
Woohoo! Millie and her warm shower are just up the path, only seconds away.
I'm going to try and get in the shower.
Okay.
And I'm trying to escape from this.
Okay.
Oh, that's sexy, isn't it?
Exactly. You're like a swearing alien.
Oh!
What?
Unless that gets hot, I'm not stopping in here.
There's an adjustable thing there.
Oh, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah, no, that's gone cold yet. I think I might have to give up for this. Well, I gave it a go.
Ah, well, at least the wetsuit's clean. Now I just need to get out of it.
It's like the opposite of being bored. Oh.
You really don't want to bunch it.
Luckily, there are lots of products on the market to help you wet yourself. I mean, shower. Hello. To find out if they're any good, we've asked some serious motorhomers to put 3 differently priced outdoor showers through their paces.
First up is the budget bottle shower at just £4.99.
So I'm guessing that just screws.
Decent.
Oh, there you go. Done. And this goes in there, maybe?
Does that go in there?
Attached to a standard 2-litre bottle.
You ready?
Don't get it on my head.
And pour.
I had to do it.
It says do not squeeze the bottle.
I did that.
Did you even get any on me?
So marks out of 10 for the budget bottle shower.
3, 2, 1.
8.
8. Yeah, this does the job.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to break that unless you get a hole in it.
You fit that in your backpack. Maybe like a 6, 7.
7.
Next is the mid-range Rise Pro Solar Power Shower Bag for £18.90.
Yeah, I like that one.
Look at that.
That one looks pretty cool.
It has a 20-litre water tank.
You can carry your soaps in there, look at that.
Oh, and it's got a temperature thing on the back.
That's the solar panel, which needs 3 hours of direct sunlight, which is doable even for a British summer.
Oh, it's going to be a cold shower. Have fun with that.
Yes,
It's
it
leaking
is.
a little bit, though.
Is it already?
It's not a good sign, is it?
Could get ripped.
How?
Anyhow.
Big bear.
In the woods.
Get your backpack.
Mate, that's freezing cold.
Is it? The pressure's all right, though.
Ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the scores are in.
Good, yeah, 9.
Yeah.
Nice 8.
8.
The last is the Vida XL Solar Shower 20-litre.
You look like you're struggling.
It's just not very, I wouldn't say it's camper-friendly.
Recommended retail price of £168.99. This one's base needs filling with water from a hose.
It's very leaky.
Mate, that is freezing. That's freezing.
Good once it's going.
It's okay. But look at the comparisons to that.
Mate, that one's better.
This one's really hot.
And the final score is...
If you rocked up to a campsite with this, everyone would want to use it. 1. 6.
Like a 6.
Solar shower.
Yeah, that's definitely the winner.
It's definitely the one. I like that one.
I do like the water bottle one though.
It's all right,
round,
yeah.
good scores.
Depends, doesn't it?
Meanwhile, back at the lakes.
Why is this not working? Something on the steering wheel?
The only thing that's stopping us getting going is we can't get going.
Kind of moving the wheel as you turn the ignition.
Oh! Blimey, it's still saying warning low fuel.
That's all right, there's a garage not far.
OK. Today we're heading towards more of the kind of outdoor adventures the Lake District is famous for. Our travel plan is fell walking, i.e. hiking up a mountain, followed by water sports at Derwent Water. I think there's a garage coming up and I think we need diesel.
Yeah, definitely.
OK. I'd do it myself, but I'm a famous person. I don't want to be mobbed.
You reckon that's going to happen here, do you?
Oh, totally. Why do you think people come to the Lake District?
Sit there and behave.
I'll sit here and behave. That's the best place for me. Yeah.
I need help.
Oh, OK, come in.
I can't get the key in the diesel. See if you can do it. Oh, that was so simple. I could have done that.
Oh. Clearly, by anybody observing us getting diesel into this vehicle would realise that we were complete novices.
Thanks a lot. See ya.
I can assume that Suki has put diesel in it, not filled it up with, I don't know, strawberry milkshake. Overpowering smell of strawberries would tell us, wouldn't it? Hello.
The lady in the shop said, "Are you Mrs. Merton?" I said, "Well, I don't call myself that. I haven't taken his name."
No. Too ashamed. Too ashamed to be linked with me publicly. Well, you've made a mistake with this programme, I'll tell you that much. If I'm in it.
The world will know.
The world will know.
OK.
Ready to go?
Tally-ho.
Let's hope it starts this time.
Yes.
All fueled up, our next stop is Grasmere, where I've arranged to meet a fell runner turned photographer, Steve Watts. Since the first lockdown, Steve's been sharing his love for the lakes by posting daily photos on social media.
Oh, well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, he's become a bit of an internet sensation.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything, does it? I mean, if you've got a budgie that can sing like Frank Sinatra, that becomes an internet sensation.
Or a cat that can do anything.
Or a cat that
Cats are very
a cat that can
popular.
do anything.
Yeah, I could wear a cat costume and just roll about the floor for an hour, and I'll be an overnight sensation.
Well, actually, you probably would. You're a very beautiful woman.
Oh, bless you.
I think rolling around like a cat, people who like that, they like cats, they like beautiful women. What's not to like?
I wasn't exactly seeing it as that kind of video.
We've arrived in Grasmere, home to William Wordsworth, where he wrote his most famous poem, I wandered lonely as a cloud, 6,000 feet above sea level. Although he cut that last line. No wing mirrors bashed on that occasion.
Yes. Oh, I think this is Steve. Hi, you Steve?
Hi, Paul. Hi, Suki.
Hello.
Hi, Steve. Hi,
Nice
how
to
are
meet
you?
you.
Welcome to Grasmere, the jewel in England's crown.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's stunning.
Lovely.
Wordsworth described Grasmere as the loveliest spot that man hath ever found. He clearly wasn't trying to keep up with a fell runner.
But just be a little bit careful on here. It can be quite slippy, so heel and toe, and you won't go. So put heel down and then toe.
And do-si-do your partner.
Yeah, well, it's poet world now, isn't it? When Wordsworth territory.
Would he have walked this trail?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Many, many times, I'm sure. Little steps.
Oh. It might be little steps, but there are thousands of them.
Just be careful here, guys.
OK. Is there a cable car? Phew. Oh, give me strength to get up to the top.
Hey, hold on, where's mine then?
All right, then come here. It is extraordinary. I mean, you travel, you walk for about half a minute, you look back up, you've gone 30, 40 feet higher. You look back, the view is completely changed, you can see more. I mean, it's astonishing. It is literally breathtaking, particularly when you're walking uphill.
So when we come through the gate, what we're going to do is just go a little up to the left. It's not steep.
Oh, look at that.
We'll get a fantastic view here.
Wonderful.
Where you'll reap your just rewards.
Wow. I suppose I didn't expect to find a lake up here.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Welcome to Alcock Town.
Top of the world, Mark.
How stunning is this?
Oh, wow.
Not an easy climb, but totally worth it.
So this is February, Paul. Sunrise just coming over up the back of the town there. And I'm stood here and I just cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Yes. It's very important to mental health, isn't it?
Absolutely. So congratulations. That's excellent.
We are now officially fell walkers.
It's a fantastic introduction to the Lake District, isn't it? I've really got my feel now. This is good. I've got my fell feel. And if your name was Phil, I'd be my fell feel. But no, you couldn't be bothered. You had to be Suki. Sorry, I got a bit temperamental then. That's lovely, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, you can see why Wordsworth wrote about all this, can't
Yes.
you? Although I don't think there's a lonely cloud. There's a lot of cloud. It's not exactly lonely, is it?
No, there's no. They've got lots of company today.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, did you see that fish?
no, in the water. Wow. Shall we phone news at 10?
This is meant to be a nice moment of us holding hands. And
Yeah.
you just having a go at me.
I'm holding your hand so you can keep your hands off your mint cake.
Sorry to interrupt, but can we make our way to the summit?
Isn't this the summit?
No, we'll have to jump this way.
OK, all right. Whoops.
Fueled by coal, stoked by hand, driving industry through the land, through hail, through gale, delivering the mail, station by station, connecting the nation. A journey through history, the locomotion unfurled with Ian Hislop's Trains That Changed the World. Starts tonight at 9 on Channel 5. Also stream on My5.
Go see a sunset. The Great Outdoors on Channel 5. Brought to you by Go Outdoors.
The end of our Lake District adventure is fast approaching, so we're putting our foot down to cram in as much as we can. Suki is in charge today, and having taken me up a mountain pass this morning, I dread to think what she's got planned next. I think that might have been just about the hardest walk I've ever done.
Yes,
He's amazing, isn't he? Grey-haired gentleman that's still running up a mountain.
I don't know if you've noticed, I happen to be a grey-haired gentleman.
I have noticed.
Yeah, I suppose you have.
I have to wake up to the back of your flat head every morning.
The back of my flat head?
You've got a flat head.
I wish this had an ejector seat. I don't care if it's mine or yours, I'd still press the button. Just looking at your phone here, I see that Steve said he's posted a photograph online. Does that make sense?
Yes,
oh,
well
good.
done.
Good. It's a
You've
picture.
joined the 21st century.
Yeah, reluctantly.
It's called the internet, mate. It was invented a few years ago.
Was it? I'm waiting for it to catch on before I get involved. And it's a photograph of me and you standing on next to a couple of rocks with a lake behind us. And it's got 79 likes.
Woohoo!
Yes, I see if I can see this view, one comment. Can I see if I can find that?
Yeah.
I don't know, what do I do? Press the screen? Oh, yes, here we are. Joanna Robinson, this is nice. Joanna Robinson says perfect.
No, that's a text from my friend Joey.
Oh. Nothing to do with the picture?
No.
Well, the internet's useless as far as I'm concerned.
After a quick trawl of that so-called useless internet, I've found the perfect activity, canoeing at Derwent Water, and I am going to love being on the water rather than in it.
Excellent. What are we going to put on?
So jackets, wet trousers, hat scarves are all
Wet
on the
trousers?
seat. Yeah, you know.
Waterproof trousers.
Waterproof trousers,
That's the
better.
one. That's the one. OK. Got your coat.
Those are mine. These are your wet trousers.
All right.
Waterproof trousers.
Waterproof trousers. OK, I'll start with those. Oi.
This is exciting, isn't it?
No, not really. I've put on trousers before. OK. I don't know how I'm going to deal with a kayak. I can't even get out of the motorhome.
OK. Our guides on the water are Becky and Dan.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello.
How are you both doing?
Good, good.
We've had a good hike this morning, so looking forward to this.
Ready for an adventure. We're going to have a paddler at the bow, which is the front here, and a paddler at the stern. If you're the stern paddler, you tend to be slightly more in charge, so maybe Captain Sicky.
Yeah, sure. Might break the habit of a lifetime because we're in a canoe.
So our journey is going to be over to St Herbert's Island. So not the first cluster of trees that you can see, but the second one along.
Right, OK.
Let's get you in
Let's
there.
get on the water. Here we go.
Are we doing it alternate? You can see what I'm doing, so...
Yeah.
We seem to be going...
There we go.
Oh, we're not doing badly here, are we?
Brilliant. Everyone's dry, everyone's smiling.
Yeah, everybody's smiling, yes. Smiling and dry as opposed to wet and crying.
Beatrix Potter holidayed at Derwent Water. While she was here, she sketched many of her famous characters.
This is Beatrix Potter's Squirrel Nutkin Island, isn't it?
Yes. St Herbert's that we're going to head to. In the story of Squirrel Nutkin, it's called Owl Island. So a lot of her books, particularly Peter Rabbit and the Mrs. Tiggywinkle stories.
I loved Mrs. Tiggywinkle when I was younger.
This was her inspiration for it all.
Brilliant.
What we're going to do is head around the northern end of the island, over that side.
And we're going to land here.
OK, fantastic.
Little beach.
Well done, my lovely. You're steering beautifully. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to St Herbert's.
Do you know what? It's going faster when you pull it than when I'm rowing. Oh, good. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Take a seat.
There we go.
There we are.
There we are. Good.
We've got some local damson gin.
Oh, lovely.
Who's driving after this?
I suppose I would. I don't really drink gin, so I suppose I better volunteer to drive.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
please.
left out then. Cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody.
Cheers.
Pleasure.
The island also featured in the Swallows and Amazons films. Amazing what you discover in the middle of a lake. We also learnt that Dan and Becky are motorhomers.
We've had a couple now. One that only lasted a couple of years. That was
What happened?
No, the wheel fell off in
The wheel
France.
fell off in front.
We limped it home and thought we need to scrap that one and get a bigger one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've called him Winston.
You see your van as a masculine energy then?
We do, yeah. Are you getting an impression from yours?
Yeah, Suki wants to call it Millie the Motorhome, which is sort of like, you know... We might be stuck with that.
For me.
It has stuck, yeah, it has
I
stuck.
definitely think she's a she.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you know, dual personality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By
it
day,
could
Millie,
be.
by night.
Superhero motor van.
Yeah.
If it was a superhero, what would we call it?
Captain Narrow Squeak. As you go down the country lane. That was a narrow squeak.
Narrow Squeak, that could fit.
Captain Narrow Squeak.
Captain Narrow
Oh, that's
Squeak.
it. That's superseding Millie, is it, at the moment? Or was
No,
that a
it's
rival?
not bad. It's not bad.
All right, Captain Narrow Squeak.
This is going straight to my head.
Oh, dear. No, please.
No, thank you.
It'll be rugby songs in a minute. Well, lovely. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Now, I'm not being funny, Suki, but the alcoholic fumes are overpowering. Not being personal or anything. God, well, blimey, it's like paddling with a pub. Now, which way are we heading? We're going that way?
No, we need to go around this way. Keep paddling.
I will.
4 and 20 paddlers went out on a lake. They fell in the water, said, this is a mistake.
And as they swam, they said, we have no fear, because tomorrow we will be on Windermere. Feels slightly easier.
We've got better.
Yeah. We're nearing the end of our Lake District adventure, and I have to report it has exceeded all expectations. What a stunning part of the world. On the motorhoming front, I'd say we've just about achieved the level of absolute beginners, but we're slowly getting to grips with it.
After a day of full-on physical exercise, it's time for some grub.
It's not one of my better creations, but...
Don't worry.
It'll fill a hole.
Yeah, see, I just hope it's my mouth.
OK, baby, can I pass this to you?
OK, that's lovely. Oh, thank you so much. That looks good.
Oh, well done for getting that going.
Yeah, well, you know, it's one of those things. I was rubbed 2 squirrels together. Do you think it's a bit wet?
Damp.
Should we?
Less damp than the lake.
Should we go back in?
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you want some of this?
Yeah, if you can't finish it, I will, yeah.
I'm not loving it.
Oh, you know, it's a bit too plain. I do. Thank you very much. I think it's nice. I think that's me for the evening, I think.
Oh, OK. I'll finish now too.
Yeah.
Say the magic word.
Zoological. Good night, Suki.
No, Paul.
Next time, we head back down south to Somerset. Oh, this is stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, really awesome.
Yes.
Try our hand at some fishing.
Wow.
That's your first fish.
Oh, my God.
Hello.
No, don't put it in my face, for goodness sake.
Whoa! No. Suki reveals her need for speed.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Should we go again?
Let's do it.
And we get some cider inside our insides.
Oh, this is very good. I mean, I think I might have had too much already.
Is it good your head?
A little bit.
Don't miss all that, brand new next Friday at 8. It's the comedy that put Peckham on the map. We look back on Only Fools and Horses, Britain's favourite sitcom, tomorrow at 8:30. And tonight, revealing the trains that changed the world. It's all aboard the Flying Scotsman with Ian Hislop. Brand new next.
Two families are trading homes, swapping luxury lifestyles with a basic budget.
I haven't got a clue what things cost.
Will a change in wealth change their lives?
How do you do a tablespoon of butter?
Rich House Poor House returns Sunday at 9 on Channel 5. Stream the previous series on My5.
Nick Knowles is helping families with a once-in-a-lifetime deal.
Everything you can see is from your house.
But there's a catch. Get rid of the junk. In return, a home and lifestyle transformation.
How do we do
This is beautiful. I love it.
Join Nick Knowles for his big house clear-out. Starts Thursday at 8 on Channel 5. Also stream on My5.
Good evening, these are your headlines from 5 News. I'm Sharon Thomas. It's been confirmed that one of the victims of the Plymouth gunman was his own mother. Jake Davidson shot Maxine Davidson before killing 3-year-old Sophie Martin, her father and another man and woman. The police watchdog is to investigate Devon and Cornwall's police's decision-making over Davidson's possession of a shotgun. The Prime Minister says the vast bulk of British citizens in Afghanistan will be brought home within days. He was speaking after a Cobra meeting to discuss the Taliban's advance across the country. And Amazon says it'll film the second series of Lord of the Rings in the UK. The first series has been filmed in New Zealand, which was also the backdrop for the film trilogy. That's all for now. We're back tomorrow. Do enjoy your weekend.
She'd gone out to meet her boyfriend. She never arrived.
In a landmark series, over 3 consecutive nights.
The third woman to die at the hands of a sex attacker stalking the railway.
The shocking story of a killing spree.
People like this don't stop.
And police hunt.
CCTV, DNA. Back in the 80s, they didn't exist.
With a twist.
The killer has written us a letter.
The Railway Killers starts Monday at 9 on Channel 5. Also stream on My5.
This world is full of little confusions. Get what you bargained for with Confused.com rewards.
Is all that cleaning and buffing and rinsing slowing down your evening? There's an easier way. New Flash Spray Wipe Done.
Spray Wipe Done. So fast, it's incredible.
A mighty misting spray, a grease-busting wipe, and you're done. Done means done with New Flash Spray Wipe Done. And kill COVID-19 with Flash Antibac.
The Sainsbury's quality you expect is now price matched to Aldi. Fresh, juicy strawberries for just £1.10. And thick double cream from British farmers for 85p.
Ooh, that's what got me hooked.
Find hundreds of Sainsbury's products now price matched to Aldi.
From Footy Fever to the Spice Girls, we're in 1996 as we count down its 30 greatest hits, brand new at 10. First on Channel 5 and My5, over to Ian Hislop for brand new The Trains That Changed the World.
When you reach your limit, then reach out that bit further. That's the splash of the bold.
Trevento sponsors bold discovery and adventure.
For over 200 years, trains have changed our lives.
They reshaped our towns and cities with literally groundbreaking engineering.
The idea of the underground, this was a completely revolutionary, visionary idea.
Inventions like the rocket powered Britain's industrial revolution and helped build an empire. They ushered in an age of leisure tourism and luxury travel that we still enjoy today.
The train allowed people to escape their everyday life.
And speed masters like the legendary Flying Scotsman even changed our diets.
Fish can be caught off the Cornwall coast and brought into London within a day.
This time, the story of how Britain became addicted to speed, obsessed with moving people and goods faster and faster.
The railways invented speed.
The battle for passengers was fierce in the age of steam.
This icon of steam, rail and glamour whizzing past your face.
Later, a global race drove us into the high-speed era, with the bullet train and the TGV. And into the future, how fast can the train go?
These are the trains that built Britain.
(1920s) Britain, a nation still recovering from the Great War. The country was in the process of rebuilding. and the spirit of renewal was felt keenly on the railways.
Already the passengers are arriving at the station, and here life is just one arrival after departure.
At the start of 1923, 4 railway companies dominated Britain's network of tracks. Some of the most popular routes had to be shared between them, and competition for customers became fierce. One such destination was the prestigious London to Edinburgh route, shared between the London and North Eastern Railway, LNER, and the London, Midland and Scottish Railway, LMS. Keep up at the back.
So because of the grouping of the railways, if you wanted to go up to Edinburgh, you had a choice. You could either go to London King's Cross and get on the London North Eastern Railway, or you could go and get on the London Midland Scottish route.
Each company was seeking something new and exciting to lure passengers away from their rivals. And here at King's Cross, the London and North Eastern Railway was on the verge of a major breakthrough.
There was always a great rivalry between the East and West Coast routes as who could get to Scotland the fastest.
And in the public relations battle, speed was going to be the winner. The LNER's answer for that: Flying Scotsman, the most famous locomotive of all time. Running non-stop along the 393-mile route, it cut the journey time between London and Edinburgh to just over 8 hours.
Well, the non-stop service in 1928, when they launched that was very much a coup, because this was the longest journey you could go non-stop in the world.
The Flying Scotsman name was nothing new and had been associated with the London to Edinburgh service since the 19th century. But in 1923, a brand new locomotive bearing the name was introduced. It was designed by one of the great engineers of the 20th century, Nigel Gresley.
The Flying Scotsman was a development of lots of things that went before it.
When it came out, it was regarded as colossal. It was the biggest engine, express engine, on the network at that time.
It had huge driving wheels, and also it had improved valve gear, which are the things that enable the steam to get into the cylinders and go along the pistons and so on.
Almost 90 years after it first built up ahead of steam, this famous locomotive is still running and is now making sightseeing trips between London and York. Andrew Martin is a railway historian, and like many other train lovers, his favourite is Flying Scotsman.
I mean, you'd know it was going fast because in the dining car your knife might be tinkling against the glass. Your gin and tonic would be wobbling a bit. Well, it was supposed to be glamorous. There was a barber for men who shaved you with a cutthroat razor, going at 90 miles an hour. There was a salon de coiffure for women. Of course, there was a bar and there was a restaurant. The first class especially was very well appointed.
For the London and North Eastern Railway Company, who ran Flying Scotsman, luxury was not its only selling point. It was designed to win the publicity war by being faster than the competition. And as all train buffs know, Flying Scotsman was so fast there wasn't even time to put the word "the" in front of it.
To achieve that goal, the train's designer, Nigel Gresley, was asked to oversee an attempt to reach the seemingly magical speed of 100 miles per hour.
The record attempt was to take place on the 30th of November 1934, between Leeds and here, at King's Cross.
Well, the 100-mile-an-hour run was a publicity stunt, like all these record attempts. But this was all about an excuse for a headline. A speed record gives you a pretext for a headline. And it was all about getting the train into the newspapers.
The man trusted with pushing this steam engine harder and faster than ever before was William Sparshett.
Apparently when William Sparshot set off, he said to some onlookers, because in those days lots of train spotters around, he said, well, if we hit something today, we'll hit it hard. Because he was known as a hard-driving driver.
To calculate the speed the train would reach, a special measurement carriage, known rather wonderfully as a dynamometer, was attached, and it still exists today. The dynamometer car has been extensively restored by the National Railway Museum in York.
We're in the dynamometer car, which came into service with the North Eastern Railway in 1906. It's a mobile laboratory specifically designed to measure the power of steam locomotives. There would be one gentleman here in this seat. He would be in charge. There would be one on each side of him holding those bulb buttons there, because when they're reading all this apparatus, it means nothing unless they know where they are. So speed was a crucial factor of the whole picture. And every quarter of a mile, when they see the mileposts, those fellas would push that button and it would record on here.